Hey guys, working on getting my devices set up. Oh, and look at this. I figured out how to get a mirror image so that you can read it. You know, baby steps, little things at a time. All right. If you're watching, please say hi. There, I did. Now I gotta do this one real quick. Okay, where am I on here? There I am, yay. Okay, both places. I took the sound off so we won't have an echo. I got the mirror image so you can actually read what's on this. I'm sure I forgot something, but I will figure it out, hopefully. So if you happen to catch me live, there'll be that, it's over mirror image, it's just the opposite, the live button. I believe it's on the upper left-hand side. If not, maybe you can see the replay. Anyway, I worked on this. I love this thing. I think it turned out real pretty. A story, and I used about three different transfers. It was just fun to make and hung up, but it's definitely Christmas, so it's time to change it. And no worries, because they're all reusable and I can put it back if I want. Or maybe I'll find a different one I like. But anyway, I love this because I do get tired of things after a while and I want to change them. So this allows me to do it. So Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't know about you, but I don't do a lot of extra Valentine's Day decorations, but I do like to do a little bit, and this time I think I found a transfer that'll work both for Valentine's Day and all year long. If I choose to keep it up all year, I can. Probably won't, because I want to try something different, but anyway, it's time to change this one. So I'm going to show you really easy. You've probably seen me do this whole lifetimes, but just spray it with water, and this is distilled water I have in here. And while I'm talking, I'll just let it sit here for a little bit. This one hasn't been on here that long, maybe a month and a half. So we'll see how well it comes off and how much ghosting is left. This is on one of our surfaces. It's a retired surface, so you can't get this one yet, but I love it. It was one of the first ones that I purchased, and it goes up in my family room. There's always something on it. So the reason they don't carry it anymore is it is heavy. It is one of our porcelain chalkboards, which we still have the 8 in, which are very pretty, and they're magnetic. But it's heavy, it costs a lot to ship, and because of the type of chalkboard it was, it's more expensive. So it just didn't, I guess didn't prove out to sell that well. But I'm very glad I have it. Okay, so we're gonna let this set a little bit. And, yeah, I think I'll let it set a little bit more. I do want to show you though, well, maybe I should wait. let you see what I decided to do. It'll definitely work for Valentine's Day, but it wasn't originally meant for that. So it's great for all year long. It can also go, we have inks, and you could do it on ink, which I want to show you in a little bit. All right, heck, I'm just going to show you what it is. This one that I'm going to put on here is family with a heart. Heart, Valentine's Day, right? Love, family. So that's what we're going to try and do. But it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Let's see if it works out as I have it imagined. It's bigger than this chalkboard surface. So what I'm going to try and do is kind of put it like that so you can read the family, and most of the heart, but just the tip of it will be off. But everybody knows what a heart is, right? So you can imagine it. So you don't always have to have the full image on there to get the desired effect. Fingers crossed. Let's see if that works. All right, now I am just going to take this scraper, and I might need some more water. I didn't get it on there as much, but it is coming off pretty good. This scraper is going to get off the top layer of the chalk, and it's removable as long as it's on a non-porous surface, like a chalkboard or like, what else? A mirror, glass, but not wood. Wood's very porous. So no, it would not be as easy to get off. However, there's always ways to do it. You can sand it. You can repaint it. So if you want to go through that kind of trouble, you can do that. Isn't this fun, watching me do this? But I do want to show you because in some colors are a little easier than others. And if I weren't on live right now, I'd be standing up doing this. Which I may yet. Actually, when I chalk, I do a lot of it standing up. On my kitchen counter or on my table back here, this is where I do my videos. My non-live edited videos. I'm standing up. If it gives me extra leverage or what it is, but I like it. So now, after you scrape the top layer of it all off, just take a paper towel and get this mess off of the chalkboard. Now you can see, hold it up, there is, if you can see it, I can't tell if you can see it on there or not, there is a little bit of ghosting which we're going to take care of with the board eraser. Comes 2 in a packet, very inexpensive. They work kind of like a magic eraser, only they don't have the chemicals in them. But let's watch what it does. So add a little bit more water, roll up my sleeves, and take this board eraser and rub it in so it can take some of this ghosting off of here. Now I have used and reused this surface. I'm always changing it. Like I said before, it's always hanging up in my family room. And with the holidays or the seasons, or I just get tired of what I have and I want to change it, it always goes on this one. And I probably have had this, I don't know, 4 years? A while. So, board eraser, done. Just take a little paper towel and a Lysol wipe to get any extra that might still be on here. And let it dry. And now I am going to turn it over. However, I really don't need to because this is a tip. All right, when I got this, there was a hanger on the portrait side and on the landscape side, so I can do it either way I want. Well, I chalked it, of course didn't look at it, and I did it on one of the sides that it didn't have a hook on. So, I mean, really? But not just once, but twice. So, if you look at the back, I have a hook on all 4 sides. So it doesn't matter anymore. I don't have to check it. I can just chalk. That is not my board, that is my table. Well, that should be fun. Okay. Now, after this is all dry, I want to show you what I did. I did this same transfer, this family transfer. And I did it with ink on our pillow. I have a black pillow, and I did it all in white. Ta-da! What do you think? I used this very transfer, cleaned it, put it back on the backer sheet, ready to use again, only this time with chalk. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to pretty much do white on the chalkboard, like I did with this. Back here, so you can see it. Can you see that? Okay. But I might add some color to it. So basically, it's going to be white and paste, and it's going to be maybe just a touch of a reddish color. I'm not a big fan of bright red. I like more of the muted or the grade tones of it. So I have 2 different ones here. I have Shimmer Crimson, which it's really pretty. It has a slight shimmer, glitter without the mess. Or I have this, I think it's pomegranate. It's got kind of a pinkish wine kind of color. But I might try to put just in spots on the heart. And since I'm using white too, it might turn it a little pinkish. But, so I'm going to try and get this on my chalkboard. And if you guys have a preference for color, and if you're on here, then please let me know. I am going to do this so it's facing me. It's just easier for me to chalk that way than upside down. All right, so you're going to peel it up. The large ones, I like to turn it upside down like this and hold on to it and peel the backer sheet off because it's sticky, see? And I don't want it to stick on itself if I can help it. And now, it is a new transfer. I just used it once on that pillow. It did get fuzzed quite a bit going on that pillow, but I still want to take a little bit of the stickiness off, but I don't think I have to overdo it. And that's all this does. It just takes some of the stickiness, it collects a little bit of the lint. Just make sure you don't have it in your the net screen, which you can see. It's all the see-through part. It's a little bit of a net silk screen. Now, what I want to do, I'm thinking, this is what my ideas were. Do have some dust particles and stuff. Okay, my thinking is I want the majority of this on here. And let's see. It's easier to do when it's not sticking everything. Okay. Now see, if this were an edited video, I would not make you watch all this part, but hey, it's all right. Kind of like to get as much of the heart on here as possible. And I just stuck it to itself. Gently pull it out. Maybe I should have fuzzed this some more. Yeah, let's fuzz this some more. Now, if that happens to you, where it sticks to itself, don't tug too much on it because you could stretch the transfer out and distort your image. Just put it under water, cool water. And because it deactivates the stickiness, and then just patiently work on it, slowly pulling it apart. And it will work. So once I get this placed on here, the rest of it should be, fingers crossed, pretty easy. Let's see, how do I want this? Then, when you get it placed, if you can see here, part of this is going to go off of the chalkboard. And I think I am going to put some tape up here so I don't get it on the frame. It'll come off, but still, kind of protect it a little bit. Okay. kind of smooth that out. Kind of smooth this out a little bit. Get all the air bubbles out of there. You want this to stick to the chalkboard to keep the paste from running on the surface. See, I'm totally standing up. This is crazy. But anyway, just smooth this all out. Honestly, I don't know how people do it sitting down. I always gotta stand up. Now, kind of take your hand over it, feel it, see if you feel any bubbles. And we are doing chalk paste, so if you happen to have something that, a bubble that you couldn't get out, you can take it off and redo it. All right. It's still family's a little bit on a slant, but you're going to get most of it. I'm going to show you. See? So this, or mirror image again. Okay, this part is not going to show, but you're still going to get, you can tell it's a heart, right? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to first do the whole thing in the white paste. And paste, of course, dries faster than ink. But I'm trying to think if I want, you know, I still like the small squeegee. That one works the best for me. However, I do have one, I think that's more this size. Okay, let's get our paste ready, or I should get my paste ready. Take this, always mix it. It's kind of smooth, not thick and dried out. As it ages, it does get thicker. I mean, it does have a shelf life, but it lasts pretty long. 6 months to a year, depending on how well you treat it. All right, now I'm just going to take this and get this white paste. Let's get the heart part first and then come back to the family. As it's kind of thin letters, I want to make sure it doesn't dry on me. So I'll come back and do that. After I get the heart done. So I always use a squeegee. We have a whole bunch of different sizes and shapes. This is a small, well, this is the retired small one. And the reason being, it doesn't fit into your jar as well, so they have changed it to this size. So what about you guys? Do you decorate for Valentine's Day? Do you do anything special around your house? Mostly, I will have to admit, for specific things, of course the most popular one is Christmas. Everybody wants to have special, most everybody, around holiday time, Christmas time. All right, scraping off. Okay, let's put this out here. And I do have chalk on my fingers, as always. I don't have to worry about this quite as much as when you work with ink, because ink becomes permanent. All right, I don't see any comments. So I'm gonna go ahead. It's between the shimmer crimson and the pomegranate. I think I'm gonna use this is shimmery, but I like this color, so I'm gonna do this. Here it is, and let's stir it a little bit. And I'm just gonna add a little bit here and there. So I'm gonna use a smaller one. And this is just a small one that I have cut up with my scissors. So, all right, don't want it to be real thick. Just every once in a while, kind of swiped here and there. I don't know, we'll see. I'm not an artist. I am a crafter. But let's see what this idea brings. Okay guys, here comes the reveal. I would turn it over so you could see it, but it's really sticking, so I kind of need to stand up and do it. And when you do this, oh, it turns out pretty good. Cool. If you have trouble, just kind of go one side and then the other, but pull from the straight edge, not the bias, because you'll stretch it out. Oh, I like that. That is cool. What am I going to do with this? Okay. Of course, I'll clean that after the live. But here we go. So what do you think? You like it? I do. I'm getting, so I like the simpler better, more and more. So now I have this. I have this, and I have this. Careful I don't get this in the chalk. This is with ink and this is with chalk paste. I'm getting ready to put this stuff out. All right guys, that was easy once I got it placed. That was the hardest part of any of it. When you are done, take this, scrape it all around the edges. You want to have a good seal so this paste will last you quite a while. And I just take my squeegee, scrape it off the stir stick, and then you can take a paper towel, just wipe it around the rim, and close it up for next time. Same with my white. Scrape it all around, get it off the edges. And this stuff will last you quite a while. And white is the most popular, really, because look at what it looks like on a chalkboard. Pretty, right? It really pops. Love that. So we, again, clean the edges. Put the top on. And we're all done. I'm ready to put them away. I'm going to clean my transfer, and that's it. And that's it for today. I did want to show you something. I have an old Lazy Susan that, it's a wooden Lazy Susan, and I painted it black, but not with chalk couture, just plain chalk paint. So you can't, it's more like going into wood, not a chalkboard. So I usually, if I changed it up, I would put design on it. But if I changed it up, I would have to most likely repaint it. Well, I had a design on it that I got tired of. I just had a white, it's a background design. I can't think of the name of it, but it was in bright white, and it was just a little bold. And I thought, well, I'm just going to take it off and maybe put it up. But after scrubbing it all, this is what is left. I mean, from this bright white to this color. I kind of like it, so I think I might just put it up just like this. What do you guys think? You like it? Or you think, no, Sherry, put it away. We don't need that. I don't know. Just a thought. All right, guys, that's it for today. See you later. Bye.